one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Baylor Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Bears will kick this away to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. They'll run it to the left. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Back to throw. It's Flowers. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Baylor.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. He's found some room at the 45. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Nebraska. They connect for 6.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. From the pistol formation. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep down the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The Bears line it up with 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. The pre-snap motion from the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made by the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. And the Bears will crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quickly, and he runs it into the end zone, so now the lead sits at 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Dropping back, it's Flowers. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! What a catch by the sophomore.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Play action here on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage mentioned make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. When he's safely making the recovery, the onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. That's caught. It's Hill. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Pulls it in, it's Hill. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Nice grab. It's Hale. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. First down to the 22. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Baylor.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And it's a long-distance house ball. Touchdown, Huskers.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. On the run, it's Hill. He's got the first and still going. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Pulls it in. It's Clark. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Here's the second down play. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Running out of time in the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Flowers. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
On the move now. Took contact on the throw.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. With the catch, it's Hale. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Back to pass. It's Reed. Finds his man. It's Hill. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And completion makes it second and short. Looking for a receiver. Caught near the sticks. It's Tatum. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. The Bears looking to run some tempo here.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
No huddle now for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game of halftime approaching.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Oh, he hits it out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First down and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Flowers. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch. It's Ives. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's brought down there.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defense coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Now a crucial third down and goal. He keeps it on a design run. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Nebraska.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They build the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. With the catch, it's Green. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. And the Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Caught over the middle. It's Hill. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 96, set to kick this one away.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. To throw, it's Flowers. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Boy, he does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to throw. It's Flowers. Well, near the sticks, it's Bell. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
You call quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to pick up that 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
1st down, looking to throw the football. The pass is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The Bears line up with a 1st and goal. It's an option look. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Line for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bears. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Nebraska, 27.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back back-to-back possessions. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run, finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. And the Huskers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Flowers. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Nebraska. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. The 50. Now the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. And is picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Gets some space around the 30. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. A crucial pick 6.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Now the try for 2. Back to pass. It's Flowers. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Makes the grab. It's Hale. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Bears come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle, it's Hale. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Bears trying to cash in here in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Flowers. The pass rush closing in. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
He's running out of time here. Where in the world was he going? The wrong way is the answer. It's a massive loss on the play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Grab behind the line. It's Ives. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Throwing off play action. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a 4th pick.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's looking deep again. Catch made down inside the 25. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. There's contact on the throw. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grinding away on the ground. Breaking tackles. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Now it's 2nd down here. Gonna run it. It's Hill. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Reed. Caught over the middle, it's Marsh. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. And the Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. They continue to roll up the score. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. The pocket breaking down. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The tight end makes the catch downfield. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They'll run it here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Reed. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Bears looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Hale. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today, stepped up when a lot of people had questions. If they could play in this kind of game, the answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
And the Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Pressure is coming. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility. And on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Game is clearly wrapped up, with the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Touchdown, Baylor. They cap the drive with 6 points.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
71, Nebraska 39.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. With the game out of reach here, the offense will just take a knee, admit defeat, and think about how to improve for the next game.